gotta motivate.
Get up and keep going.
Celebrate
This life you've been holding.
Demonstrate
your love and devotion.
And everybody get up and get up. It's time to get it moving, y'all. Step up your game. You gotta motivate.
Get up and keep going.
Celebrate
this life you've been holding.
Demonstrate
your love and devotion.
And everybody get up and get up. Motivate.
Get up and keep moving.
Celebrate
this life is no illusion.
Demonstrate
the skills you've been using.
And everybody get up and get up.
And welcome back to yet another review by Zombill. In today's review, we're going to be taking a look at the Arctic tank, which of course I don't have it in here because I already have it on mod. But nonetheless, we're going to go down to a table shop. We're going to check this thing out. This came to me direct by way of the manufacturer, which is Horizon E-Cig, which you can find at www.horizon-ecig.com. Now, after this review is over, you can check the description box for some vendors that will be carrying this. And I'll also have some information here for retailers, wholesalers, and vendors. So let's go down to that table shop. But before I do, I just have to point out that I did receive this free of charge for the purpose of conducting a review. So my opinion of the product is going to remain true, honest, and accurate as always. And this is, of course, the packaging that the Arctic tank comes in by Horizon Tech. You can see that they've got the AR symbol there. And of course here on the, you can get them in 0.2 and 0.5 ohms for the bottom turbine dual coil. And then for the bottom turbine coil, you can get them in 0.2, 0.5, and 1.2 ohms. What the difference is between those coil heads, I'm not sure, because this, of course, is the bottom turbine dual coil. Now, let's remove this here. You can see on the back here, they show exactly how it breaks down, how to clean it up. 100% USA made Kanthal wire, 304 stainless steel Pyrex glass. The air holes are going to be 3 millimeters by 4, which makes it 12 millimeter Cylon slots. 100% organic cotton for the coil heads. 0.5 to 1.2 ohms. Is required. A 10 amp continuous discharge battery is required. And for the 0.25 to 0.5 ohm, a 25 amp or higher continuous discharge battery is required. And of course, there's Horizon E-Cig.com. Now, let's go ahead and open this bad boy up and take a closer look at it. Now, of course, you get the Arctic, which we'll look here in just a minute. And you get these nice little coil heads. Let's take a closer look at the coil heads. Okay, so you see there it says BTDC 0.2 ohms to 0.5 ohms, 100 or 50 watts to 100 watts is what they recommend for the 0.2 ohm coil head. You can see that it's a vertical coil. And now I'm sure that this can be rebuilt. I am not going to take this apart right now though, but I might do a future video on how to rebuild these. So you can see that they have 2 very large juice slots. 2 very, very large juice slots for your juice flow. And that is a very deep coil too. Very long vertical coil there. I imagine what they mean by dual is that it's double wrapped. That's probably what they mean. Okay, so here is the Arctic tank. Now, the Arctic tank is 22 millimeters in diameter. I'm not sure about the length here. You get a pretty good wide drip tip that is removable to where you can put your own drip tips on there. This sort of reminds me of the one that comes with the Atlantis. Now, the airflow on here, there's four airflow slots. Cylon airflow style. Now we'll show it broken down. The Arctic tank all broken down. And the way that you put this together is you're going to put the tank together first. You put the Pyrex glass tank in here, like so. Now the way to fill this up is you're going to have to fill it up through one of those two side passages there. Then once it's filled up, you basically take your coil head and you screw it into the base. Then you take and you put your base together with the tank, like so. Whack your drip tip on it, and you completed the Arctic tank by Horizon. So I'm going to put some liquid in this and throw it on mod, and we'll see you back in main camera view to show it in action. Wow. Focus. Is it going to focus? There we go. Hey! Yes, it's me behind all that fog. Or I should say all that vape. So yeah, I definitely think this performs pretty top notch. Clouds for days. Clouds for days. Now, this is 304 stainless steel, and it does have a Pyrex glass tank. Now, of course, you've got options when it comes to the coil heads. Now, at the end of this video, I'm going to show a little breakdown of the coil head, because I decided, screw it. I'll go ahead and I'll break the coil head down so I can show you what it looks like. I actually like this better than the Atlantis, because for one, you can fit more e-liquid in there. I believe this is a 4 mil tank. And you've got better options as far as coil heads go. The taste to me is a little bit better than the Atlantis. Oh yeah. I've got a little bit of, what is that called that I put in here? It's called The Last Stand by Dripped. It's a custard. I'll be having a review coming up for Dripped real soon. Now, the drip tip, pretty much wide bore. I think that's going to be about a 6mm air drip tip, whatever you want to call it. And the airflow on this thing is like gargantuan, because there's a lot of it. I mean, it's got plenty of airflow. So this is definitely a cloud chaser's wet dream. I've got this thing fully open. I'm going to take a vape. Wow. Clouds for days. I mean, I can't even handle that. I'm not really a cloud chaser. I'm more of a flavor junkie. But you get plenty of airflow. You get plenty of taste. I kind of like it right around this point here. That's about a 2 mil there that I've got it closed down to. Oh yeah. Oh, that is good. Now I should really put this on a like a variable voltage, variable wattage mod. But right now I don't have any over here with me. So what I am going to say is that if you have this on like a variable wattage mod, you can definitely kick this thing up like 20-30 watts past what the Atlantis can do. So the Arctic, damn good tank. I recommend the Arctic to anyone that is looking to get into sub-ohming, that doesn't want to do their own coil builds. Now, of course, as you'll see in a video that I'm about to put up after Horizon's company logo comes up, this is rebuildable. The coil head is rebuildable. So might take a little bit of ingenuity to do, but it is feasible. So with that, here's some contact information for how you can get a hold of, I think his name is Henry, at Horizon E-Cig. And for those that want to take a look at products that Horizon has put out, because I've done reviews for Horizon before. As a matter of fact, I should have another review coming from Horizon before too long, called the Horse Mod. It's the only mod that they've made. So, big shout out to Henry for sending this on to me. As I said before, you can find them there at horizon-ecig.com, and here is their information. So, retailers, wholesalers, vendors, pick this item up. It's a good tank. It'll definitely outlast, outshine, and outperform the Atlantis. So, I hope you enjoyed the review. Stay tuned for that coil head breakdown. And as always, my peeps and peepettes, happy vaping. Alright, let's see if we can go ahead and get into this here. This is a 0.2 ohm BTDC for the Arctic tank. Let's see. Alright. So we got the pin off. Now we've got this off. Yep, and it's just like I thought. Okay. So this is a parallel vertical coil because they've got two running at the same time. You can see the leads there. Let me clear this up a little bit here. There we go. You see the two leads next to one another? And then the two leads there. So this is two coils in parallel as a vertical coil. So that's why it's a dual coil. So let's take this thing out here and see what it looks like. I'm going to take this out the same method I would use as if I was redoing an Atlantis coil head. So we're just going to put this in here and push up. There it goes. Okay. Alright. So they are using cotton material. And it is two vertical coils. Yes, it is. Two vertical coils in one coil. That's pretty cool. Alright. So now we know how to rebuild those if we need to. Now, as far as the material that's in it, is it 100% cotton? Yes. This is actually just like Kojin Joe, because it's really tiny little sheets. It's not flaking at all. It's cotton. That's good. Alright, so we know we can trust Horizon Tech now. So there you have it, my peeps. That is the breakdown of the Oh, look at that. So, just in vein of the Atlantis, they do have a nice big cotton sheath around the outside. Okay, awesome. So there it is, my peeps. Breakdown of the Arctic coil head. It is rebuildable, but it's going to be a hell of a tough job. So, thanks for watching.